We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. Home court advantage goes to the Maverick. Greg Anthony. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Tiny out there with Speedy. Then it's Big Smooth. Then there's the Professor. And it's the captain in at the power forward. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Dallas might always be considered a football town, but they take their basketball seriously here too. Huge attendance numbers, a long string of games for consecutive sellouts for the Mavs, not only last season, but for many years gone by.
And how about being third in the league in average attendance? And by percentages, they were first as they oversold the capacity of their stadium on average.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the right wing. Here's Silk. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Tiny the pass to Big Smooth. And he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's the captain. There's the pick. Here's Silk. Offline with his three.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And here are the 76ers now. 4-point game. Out of bounds. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Tiny. Stolen away. Here's the Beast. No good with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Tiny to the inside, and he stuck it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Tiny. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy, because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Passes it to Houdini. Here's the captain. With 1 on the clock. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks trailed by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. Beast out there with Houdini. Then it's Silk. Then there's the captain. And it's the bulldozer in its center. And he gets it to go. Silk's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Dallas.
That was big, because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the third straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was, could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
Down low. There's There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Here's the captain. The pass to Houdini. 5 to shoot. Here's the captain, and he jams it with authority.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Big Smooth, he's checked in for the professor. And T subbed in for Speedy. There's a screen. Here's Tiny. And G has it in the corner. Pass to the captain. Just 4 to shoot. Here's G. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The Mavericks trailing. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Mavericks dancers, give them a round of applause, fans.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. The bulldozer, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. The first free throw is good. That one misses.
And as they always seem to do, the Mavs feasted on the Eastern Conference last season. Dallas would end up with 50 wins on the year, and 21 of them coming against the East.
Here's Big Smooth inside. Here's T. Missed inside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Silk passes to the Beast. Here's the captain. Passes to the bulldozer. Here's the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here's the captain. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got the professor. Big Smooth out there with the captain. Then there's Speedy, and it's Tiny in at the 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's the professor following the score by Dallas. And here they come. And here they go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
There's the screen. Tiny. And he sinks the shot coming off a strong pick. Tiny's got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's the Beast. He has 7. Banked in off the glass. The Beast's got the lead up to 4 now.
Considering the youth and inexperience of this team.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Speedy. Off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. 1:21 left to play in the third. Here's Big Smooth. 6 points for him. Off target with the open look.
And for the 76ers, they weren't a good shooting team in general. And on the road, it got real ugly. They shot under 40% as a team on the year away from home.
They get it back. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. The pass to the captain. Here's Speedy. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Big Smooth. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Big Smooth got 8 points.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's the captain. They set the pick. On number 3 for Dallas.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Speedy. On target from 13 feet.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 3. The 76ers trail by 3. They've got Silk. He's out there with Houdini. And there's the bulldozer. And it's the captain in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's the professor. Here's Tiny. Takes it from 10. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Houdini passes to the captain. Here's Houdini. Pass to the beast. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
All right, Mavs fans, keep it going with a little defense.
Here's the professor. Passes it to the captain. Unloads from 13. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. The captain passes to the Bulldogs. Wasted no time on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 3. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Speedy. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Speedy. Here's the pass to the professor.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp pass.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the shot is good. And 11 points for the Beast.
This shooting has...
The professor passes to Speedy. To the inside. Here's the professor. Another shot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the deep just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
That free throw there caps off a huge possession for them. Those are big points at this stage of the game.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Goes up the baseline. It's tipped. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's the beast. Tries from 10. Can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
Passes it to Speedy. Here's Big Smooth. Shot is off. And the Mavericks with possession. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Boy, they're fully in control. Look.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
This was a complete performance we witnessed here tonight, Ernie. Hey, Shaq, check this out. On offense and defense, don't you think he led his team better than anyone we've seen in a long time?
Yeah.
He's got to be worn down because all that effort on every possession, it'll tire you out.